to spill the beans. Subtly, so he gets caught up in his own lies? Perhaps by appealing to a possible sense of guilt? Or with threats? At the end of the day, he is a criminal. That's the strategy.
Oh, I had forgotten that you were here. Did you want something?
That statuette in your room. It's an Egyptian god, isn't it?
Statuette?
The one with the bird's head?
Yes, it was a souvenir. Yes, a gift.
It looks like it was taken from an Egyptian tomb. By the way, the Major suspects something fishy was going on during last night's events.
Fishy? What do you mean?
Someone caused the accidents in the house. Someone who was there. By the way, do you know the Professor? He seems to know you. Isn't that so?
It's Thought, the bird god, scribe of the gods, father of the arts. Look at the long beak on him. It's unmistakable.
It's an enormous coincidence. Nothing else.
I have no doubt. Which reminds me.
I swear I did not know what they were doing. I only joined for the tokens, the candles, and the costumes.
It's about time. What is your role in the organization?
I spy on the Major and communicate his plans to the rest. And that is how we keep him from interfering with the cigar shipment.
I know they ship the cigars to Arabia from here, but where do they come from?
From our eastern hideout in Guy Pajama.
What did they poison the Professor with?
Rajaija, the poison that makes you mad. The punishment for those who stand up to the gang.
Tell me everything.
I don't know anything else. Well, just that the boss has called a meeting in Guy Pajama in 3 days.
And who is the boss?
I can't say. He'll punish me.
I need to know. Have courage.
All right. His name is...
No.
It's Rajaija, the poison that makes you mad.
He escaped. Coward.
Too late. The poison. His name.
Quick.
His name.
Ra! Glory be to the mighty Ra!
I am not Ra, you fool. I'm Napoleon!
Dr. Finn and told us to hurry, as his friend was going on a holiday that very afternoon. The Major lent us his car, and off we went. But if I knew what awaited us there, I wouldn't have been that hasty. Besides the letter for the hospital director, Dr. Finney gave us a map showing how to get there. I couldn't hold the map while driving, neither could Snowy. So the professor took it. And it was, well, challenging?
To the left, to the right, definitely to the left, clearly to the right. Now keep straight.
Turn right, walk it straight, both are good.
change direction now.
I'm afraid the professor can't tell his left from his right, Snowy. This road is really dangerous. That mud puddle slowed us down.
That goes down!
Crumbs. Too much time lost. By the time we get there, the director will have left. Mud puddles are slowing us down.
All right, both are good. Goes down.
Crikey, we've lost too much time. We'll never make it in time. Snowy, that's the hospital, all right. We made it.
It's not a hospital, you fool, but a pyramid. Behold, Deonet imminent.
What I'm telling you is all explained in Dr. Finney's letter.
Let's have a look. Oh, didn't see that coming. Very clever of Dr. Finney.
Everything all right, Doctor?
Please wait in the garden while I arrange for your friends to be checked in. The garden patients are quite harmless, you know. Don't worry. Everything will be just fine.
No, we're not.
Oui? Yes, we are.
You're wrong.
Mais no, you are wrong.
Ramesses II is never wrong.
Subject, kneel before your emperor.
Pardon?
Are you disobeying Napoleon Bonaparte?
Dash. If he and Zlotsky meet, there'll be pandemonium. I'm sorry, of course not, Emperor.
Then praise my noble horse, Marongo.
What a beautiful horse.
That is not enough!
Not even Pegasus, horse of Zeus, compares to the greatness of Marengo.
Still not enough! Do you think comparing it to an imaginary horse is praise? Envy is a declaration of inferiority. But don't worry. He's just one among my 129 horses. And you'll be horse number 130.
But I'm not a horse.
Shut up, horse! Horses don't talk.
But I'm a
I said shut up! Your punishment for continuing to talk will be to be a donkey! Now get out of here, dumb, stupid little donkey!
I'm so distinguished and refined. So distinguished and important, don't you think? What? Why didn't you immediately say yes?
Because I didn't want to
You don't think I'm distinguished and refined? What's wrong with you? Or is it that you think you're more distinguished than me?
Of course not. You're elegant.
Elegant? Just elegant? Not the most distinguished man on earth?
I'm sorry. Of course you are. You're as distinguished as... the famous film star, Randolfo Bertolino.
That guy is full of himself. How dare you compare me to him? A humble, down-to-earth guy like me. Leave my presence. And just so you know, you're rude.
Oui? Yes, we are.
You're wrong.
Gosh, that's a nice car you're driving. What model is it? Are you in a race? I don't think he wants to talk to me.
It'd be better if you stayed with your friends until the director returns.
Mais non! You! Oh.
Hello, and you are?
The gardener.
Uh-huh. Just the gardener?
Just the gardener.
Maybe some famous gardener?
Nope, not a famous gardener, just an anonymous, unknown gardener.
Uh-huh. But it's nice to be an anonymous, unknown gardener as well.
No, it's not.
Why not?
The pay is bad.
But they give you everything here.
If I were crazy, but I'm not crazy, as far as I know.
Oh, so you really are the gardener?
That's what I told you.
I thought you were mad. And what can you tell me about the patients?
What do you want to know about?
I'd like to know more about Napoleon.
He thinks he's Napoleon.
Uh-huh. Anything else?
His horse's name is Marengo.
You are not a man of many words.
Nope.
And what else can you...
Rumor has it that if you become his horse or his donkey, you'll go crazy and end up locked up in the asylum.
What about the distinguished and refined man?
What a pain. I enjoy telling him he's rude every morning.
Oh my, that's a bit harsh.
I never said I was a nice guy.
The man sleeping there.
He sleeps as much as he can. He believes that reality is in dreams and dreams in reality. For him, wakefulness is a nightmare from which he can only awaken by sleeping.
What about the fellow who drives an imaginary racing car?
He's the Maharaja of Guy Pajama.
Golly, another one eager for greatness.
No, he's really the Maharaja. Or at least he was before he lost his mind. We think he was bitten by some poisonous bug because he arrived with a bite on his neck.
Could it be the same poison they used on Sarcophagus and Zlotsky?
Now he spends all day racing in the 24 hours of Le Mans. He was gutted yesterday. He said he'd raced like never before and lost. Like always. Funny. I'm sorry, but I can't continue this conversation. I have a very important dinner later and I must finish my work first.
You again, dumb donkey. What do you want?
I heard a rumor that if someone becomes your horse or your donkey, they will end up locked up in the asylum.
Be careful. Don't trust anyone but me. This place is not what it seems to be.
What do you mean?
We are surrounded by Russian spies. Tsar Alexander I wants my head, but he won't get it.
You are distinguished. You don't have to listen to the gardener.
He tells me I'm rude every morning.
Well, you're not.
Do you really mean it?
I do.
Thank you. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Grammar says the second is never wrong.
Dear Maharaja of Guy Pajama, could I ask you a few questions? Would it be possible for you to park your car for a moment? How about we race before talking?
You crashed. This race was too much for you.
This is the last corner. Whoever comes out of it ahead will win. Should I let him win his first race, or will he think I'm giving it to him?
Cripes! I lost again. If I'd just gone faster around that last corner. Oh, I'm doomed to fail. But ask me whatever you want. You've earned it. Though I only have time for 3 questions before the next race begins.
Have you ever seen any cigars with an Egyptian symbol on them?
No, no, please! I haven't done anything. Please don't hurt me.
It's all right. Are you fine?
Huh? Of course. I'm fine. My next race starts in a few minutes.
Do you know anything about the opium trade in India?
I know you shouldn't fight the smugglers. If you do, you'll end up like me.
In an asylum?
I like the way you think, boy, and I agree with you. The world of racing is a world of madness.
Do you know anything about a secret meeting in the Guy Pajama Palace?
I shouldn't be talking to you about this, but I will. For my strong performance in the 24 Hours of Le Mans, they want to invite me to race in the 24 Hours of Spa. You'll have to excuse me, but I must race. A race car driver is nothing more than his next race.
I should thank the gardener for everything he told me about the patients.
Napoleon's the first and neither.
I'm sorry, but what are you doing?
I already told you I have a very important dinner today.
And why are you watering the hat?
That's obvious. So it'll grow into a top hat. Do you think it makes sense to attend a formal dinner wearing a bowler hat?
No, of course not. How silly of me. Gosh, I didn't expect that.
Mr. Tintin, will you come with me and complete some formalities?
Of course.
Look, this is the kind of reward we have set aside for your poor friend.
Doctor? What is the meaning of this? Open the door!
As I was saying, dear Director, the Mad One is Tintin. Lock him up. He is an extremely dangerous character.
We'll take good care of your friend. You have nothing to worry about, Mr. Sir.
Pharaoh Ramses II! Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte!
That's a good one. And I'm King Louis XIV.
A pleasure, Louis XIV, Sun King. Until next time, Sun King!
Director, one of the patients took the gardener's scissors.
No, nothing yet.
Here's your soup.
My soup? That's what I think of your soup!
Help! Get this off of me!
Come on!
Your head's too big. Must there be square you out of your stable? Come here!
Run, Snowy!
Hey, you!
Dash!
Why are you out of your room, huh?
Tell me I'm distinguished and refined, or I won't let you pass.
I don't have time for that!
Be careful! Patience today.
So you're Napoleon's horse too?
No, I'm Pegasus, Zeus's horse.
Nice to meet you, divine horse.
Snowy, where are you? Shouldn't that patient be locked up?
Yeah, get him!
Hey, have you seen a dog around here?
You can do better than that.
Distinguished and refined sir, have you seen a dog around here?
That's better. He went that way.
Thanks.
Why is there a pedestrian on the track? What an amateur race! I'm Pegasus, and I can fly. Oh, there he is! Grab him!
The Russians, they are attacking! Take up your weapons and defend Paris with your lives!
How did you get here so fast?
I'm a horse, dummy. I'm faster than you.
Snowy, can you hear me? Where are you? How was the dinner?
I'm cleaning. My friends arrive in a bit.
Make way for Gurneus, the god of Gurneys.
Where do you think you're going, deserter? Get back here!
My dog, where is he?
Still haven't learned your manners?
Oh, come on! Tell me where my dog is!
Tell you? Never!
Get him!
Hey, driver! Want to be my
You
co-pilot?
again?
Surprised? I'm the fastest horse ever.
The Russians got me in the leg! Ah, call a nurse!
You'll be alright.
I'm not so crazy as to believe what a horse says.
I finally got you.
The Russians got me in the leg! Ah, call a nurse!
You'll be alright.
I'm not so crazy as to believe what a horse says.
Tell me. I want to hear it.
You're insufferable.
You're rude. I'm going to kill you.
Only if you catch me first.
Stop!
Snowy,
It's for your
where
own
are
good!
you?
Trust me. This is for your own good.
Stop! It's for your own good!
I've got you.
Call Zeus so he can ride me.
Stop following me. You're not invited to my dinner.
Well, I don't want to go.
Offended?
I've seen you somewhere.
Indeed, I'm sure we've grazed together.
We must have.
I've got you.
Snowy! Let's find a way out. Pardon me, Pegasus.
Divine horse, you rude boy. Only my friends get to
One
call
more
me
lap,
Pegasus.
and I'll be the winner of the 24 Hours of Le Mans.
I hope you make it.
Come back here! You'll get hurt!
Let's all grab him. He's trapped.
We'll see about that. Snowy, follow me. Phew, we made it.
Stop! Stop! Stay where you are.
Better not dilly-dally.
Gentle catching him. He's a patient after all.
You've got to listen. I'm a reporter.
Aha! Another case of delusion.
A reporter? In which newspaper?
Le Petit Vingtième.
Never heard of it.
A deal!
I told you. I'm saying.
Stop it!
End of the road.
I don't think so.
Oh no, not my tea break.
You can interview Napoleon himself if you come back.
But he's not the real Napoleon, right?
Of course not, you idiot. It's a ruse.
Maybe next time you'll have better luck.
If you keep running, you'll lose your pet privileges.
You'll never tear me and Snowy apart.
That's it. No more being nice, you troublemaker. I'll put you in a straitjacket and send your little dog to a plastic kennel.
Doctor, calm yourself.
Wait until I catch you.
Please, take a deep breath.
I'll lock you up, stuff you with pills.
Doctor, did you take your pills today?
The train. Our ticket out of here.
Seize that recalcitrant resident.
Keep up, Snowy. The train is coming.
no! He's getting away!
Quick! We mustn't miss that train! Jump, Snowy! I'll catch you! You again? But how did you...
Fortune favors the righteous.
Thought you'd given us the slip, did you, scoundrel?
You're coming with us now, and no funny bit.
Ouch! Aha! Ah! Uh-oh!
Yikes!
Hey!
Ouch!
Ow! My hand! Mine! Oh!
Hey, got you.
Great snakes!
Mine now! No! Aha! I've got him!
Where did he go?
He duped us again!
Quick, he's out there.
Now or never!
Careful, Your Highness. The tiger can't be far.
You just saved our lives, young man. What's your name?
Tintin. Reporter.
Bow before the Maharaj of Gaipachana. You...
Please, will you be my guest at the palace tonight? Don't worry, my friend. My secretary will soon finish organizing tomorrow's search.
Everything's arranged, Your Highness. We leave at dawn.
Thank you, my good gondoladier. You may go.
I hope Snowy is all right.
Surely. Tomorrow we will find him.
What if he's surprised by a tiger? They look like big cats after all, and Snowy can't resist a fight with a cat.
But didn't you tell me he fought a lion once?
Well, yes, when we were in Africa.
Then rest assured, lions and tigers are all the same. He'll be fine. He's a brave dog.
He could be lost in the jungle. What if he can't find his way out?
You mustn't worry, my friend. It's not as wild as it once was. I'm sure he'll come across a village.
Last time I saw him near the railway tracks. Oh no, what if...
From what you've told me, he seems smart enough to avoid a moving train.
What if he's ambushed by that evil fakir?
Then I'd feel sorry for the fakir. Snowy seems like a no-nonsense kind of dog.
Talking about Snowy makes me sad.
Understandably, you're my guest of honor. Choose a topic.
Such a beautiful palace you live in.
Very ancient, too. They say it was built over the ruins of a lost temple by my grandfather's grandfather.
A temple? Amazing! Dinner was delicious.
Would you like some dessert? We have all kinds of fruit, pudding, dokla.
That's very kind, but I'm stuffed.
I wish I could feed my people as well as I do my guests.
Tell me more about the Lost Temple.
It was probably built by the Gupta Empire and plundered by Mongol raiders. They say there's an underground section of the old temple connected to the palace by tunnels. I used to search for them when I was a boy, but they're probably just a myth.
I read about the famine. It seems like a serious situation.
And it's linked to opium trafficking. These scoundrels extort peasants so they grow opium poppies instead of rice. My brother and my father before him used to go after those smugglers when they were Maharajas. And now I continue their fight, but it sometimes seems like a lost cause to me. We will never win.
Snowy and I met your brother, the former Maharaja.
My brother? So you were in his hospital? How was he?
He wasn't quite in his right mind, I'm afraid.
I was hoping his state had improved. First my father, then my brother. I wonder why fate has decided to be so cruel to my kingdom and my family.
If you'll excuse me, Your Highness, I think I'm going to bed now.
Great idea. Tomorrow is going to be a long day, and... Oh no, that music again. Nobody. There's no one there anymore.
What's that strange melody?
I heard it for the first time, before my father went mad. And again, just before my brother did. It's the family curse. I'm doomed. What will happen to the kingdom, and to my son if I go mad too?
Curse? I don't think so. This is all too familiar and stinks of conspiracy, but I need to make sure. Slotsky spoke of a trafficker's hideout in Guy Pajama. What if the previous Maharajas had enemies?
My brother suspected there was a powerful secret opium organization operating in the kingdom, but he was never able to prove it.
The poison of madness affected Zlotsky right away. Maybe. Did they both suddenly go crazy?
Indeed. They went to bed after hearing the melody, and by the next morning they had gone completely mad.
Both Slotsky and Sarcophagus went mad after getting shot with a dart. Did you ever notice a mark, or puncture, on your brother or father's neck?
No, never, but, wait, yes! Even in his madness, my father complained about an itch on his neck.
Listen to me closely, Your Highness. Your father and brother were shot with a poisoned dart, and I know who did it. Tonight, when you go to sleep, he's going to climb up to your window and shoot you. But I'll be waiting outside, and I'll follow him to his accomplices.
But I'll be poisoned and mad.
Just before, while you're hiding in another room, I'll make a dummy that looks just like you and put it in your bed. Together, we'll bring them down. You've got to squeeze the bulb to make it work. I saw this in a travel magazine. It's kohl, a kind of charcoal to protect your eyelids. Off to a good start. This can be the Maharaja's body. I could use it to dress my fake Maharaja. But then again, it's going on the bed, under the blankets, so there's no need. They might come in handy for my new homemade Maharaja. A coconut again. It'll be perfect as the Maharaja's head.
Hello? Who are you? What are you doing in my father's room?
I'm Tintin, reporter. And you are?
I'm the Prince of Guy Pajama. What's a reporter?
I'm here to save your father, Your Highness.
Do reporters save lives?
Not really, but it happens to me sometimes. A reporter travels the world on the hunt for stories.
Wow, have you traveled really far?
Well, I've been to Africa, Russia, America, Egypt, Arabia, and now India.
Gee, I want to travel too.
I'm making a dummy that looks like your father.
For some kind of contest?
Not exactly. Let's just say, it's hard to explain.
I like you. Come play with me.
Sorry, I can't now, Your Highness. I have to help your father.
Aw, but promise me you'll play later.
Of course. Wait, how did you... Now that's clever. The coconut can be the head. But how do I fit it on? It's kohl, a kind of charcoal to protect your eyelids. It looks expensive, and it's empty. The fakir will strike from over here, like he did with Zlotsky and the Maharajas before. There are enough clothes in here to dress an army. I could spend hours in here. Maybe later I can find something useful for my plan. I can't risk going out. My entire plan could be on the line. Looks really comfortable, but no time to rest.
Tintin, you came! Can you show me how to play with the latu?
I can't play right now, Your Highness. Your father needs me.
Please?
Maybe we can play later, when I finish.
Can we play now, please?
I'm really busy right now, Highness. Maybe later.
Please? I haven't played with anybody in a long time.
All right then, I'll teach you.
Brilliant!
First, you wrap the string around it. Carefully. Then you take one of the ends and spin it. First, you wrap the string around it. Carefully. Then you take one of the ends and spin it. First, you wrap the string around it. Carefully. Then you take one of the ends and spin it. Bingo! There you go.
Yay! This is so fun!
See? Now you can try it anytime. I must go now, but I'll be back.
Oh, promise?
Promise. Whose room is this? If I were to go out there now, I'd risk getting caught. Great snake! How do I get rid of it? It won't budge. Good thing it never leaves the basket. I won't get any closer. There's a huge snake in the next room.
Has it scared you? It's Coco, Daddy's secretary's pet. She's not that bad, and she likes the punji.
Punji?
That! They use it to charm snakes and even make ropes levitate. I could show you how to play it if you'd like.
I want to learn how to play the punji. Could you teach me?
Of course. I'll teach you a snake lullaby. Watch and repeat after me. Now you try. Brilliant! You sound like a true snake charmer. Keep the punji.
Thanks, Your Highness. I'll be back. It worked! The kiosk symbol! This is the room of a traitor. And another statue from the tomb.
If there's any movement in the corridor...
Understood, sir.
I'd better lock that fool's door. Oh, stupid snake. Sleeping as usual. What a guardian. Oh? Who could that be? Yes? Oh, greetings, Grandmaster. Yes. At midnight. The usual way. Window, dart, and bye-bye, Maharaja. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, don't worry. I'll lead the meeting. So it shall be done, Grandmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Stupid bird. How can it be so heavy? They couldn't look for another entry token?
Phew, that was close. But now I know who the traitor is, and that I'll be sneaking into a secret meeting. I have to figure out if the guard is close or not. It's locked. I'm sure there's something valuable in there. The Maharaja's secretary was talking to a certain Grand Master, and the letter in Colonel Fuad's office mentioned him too. The leader of this smuggling ring, no doubt. Better safe than sorry. Crikey, it won't budge. Let's try with this. An ear trumpet? The secretary doesn't seem deaf. Unless... Of course, that scoundrel uses this to spy on the Maharaja. Did it! Now let's finish the job. Alright, first I'll peel it. Then I'll make a hole. And voila! It needs a little more work though. It still doesn't look like the Maharaja. Looks like some sort of ceremonial attire. They might come in handy for my new homemade Maharaja. How can he climb so high? Let's see. We've got tunics, turbans, slippers. Aha! I hope the Maharaja doesn't mind me ruining this stole to save him. Let's give it a go. Not bad. Now the face. You've got to squeeze the bulb to make it work. And now, it's bedtime, Your Highness. There! The trap is set. It's getting late. I'd better get ready.
Magic rope. Rise. Magic rope down.
Hang on. Where did he go? Is he up in the tree? Or is he inside the tree? That's it! This is not the first time I've faced this sort of brain teaser. This is not the first time I've faced this sort of brain teaser. This is not the first time I've faced this sort of brain teaser. This is not the first time I've faced this sort of brain teaser. Bingo! A tunnel. You won't escape me this time, Fakir. Ever since we parted ways, Snowy had never given up, and he was tracing my scent all through the Indian Railway. Of course, there were 2 more hounds following in my tracks, probably facing the wrong way. It was only a matter of time till they met, and a bit more till they found me. There you are! That was close. What is this place? This must be the largest screw in the world. Connected to the center column. What am I doing wrong? The first one was easier. should lower down to here. What am I doing wrong? The first one was easier. What am I doing wrong? The first one was easier. What am I doing wrong? The first one was easier. What am I doing wrong? The first one was easier. What am I doing wrong? The first one was easier. What am I doing wrong? The first one was easier. Still not enough. Excuse me. Great snakes. I hope the fakir is not too far away.
Bunch of useless people. Who will I have to reprimand today?
The kiosk symbol. I have to find out where he's going.
All right, last wagon, and you're free to go, slackers!
You won't escape from me.
Last wagon, and you're free to go. Slackers!
You won't escape from me.
Blasted! Hey! 31. Where is he? Every time!
And then he said, the best time to...
Shut up! Come on! This is the best part! Worker 31! What are you doing here?
Sorry, boss. I was helping Worker 35 with...
Back to your spot now!
Yes, boss.
I need you to go work somewhere else.
It won't happen again, I promise.
I'm not giving you any more chances! Worker 33, well done. Excellent job covering your post.
Thank you, boss. It's the least any of us can do.
You'd be surprised. We've got quite a few deadbeats here. If you're not here next time, I will personally stick one of Brother Horace's poison darts in you.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you. Hey, Worker 36. Go make sure everything is okay in the control room before we go.
Yes, boss.
Worker 35, time to go.
I just have to finish this and I'm done.
Finish tomorrow.
Don't leave for tomorrow what you could do today.
And don't keep your boss waiting if you don't want to die in the most gruesome way possible.
Huh?
Hurry, they did a terrible job. This is good. Quite good, actually. What? Who did? Okay. Ready?
Just 1 second, please.
Come on! How about now?
Just 1 more second, I swear.
Your promises are worth less and less.
Okay, I'm ready.
Finally! Workers, that's all for today.
I must find a safe way to get to the next room.
The guy disappeared for 30 years. That's a long story. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Oh no, I'm not leaving till you finish it.
The guy was knee-deep in debt.
That's the way that hooded scoundrel went. But the people talking on the other side would see me. It'd be curtains for me.
And his wife and kids?
He ditched them, and they inherited all his debts. Years later, his son...
Hey, maybe I could sneak into the next room in one of those wagons. I guess I'd need to find a way to get that wagon moving, plus something to cover myself with. Here we go.
Did he get it?
Hang on, there's 30 years of story before that.
Let's learn the truth about these infamous cigars once and for all. Fake cigars, full of opium. That's how the crooks outwitted the police in all their inquiries. They've killed Egyptologists, literally driven people mad, impoverished peasants, and ruined a whole country just to make money selling drugs. They won't get away with it, I swear. Shame that these loathsome criminals have such good taste in graphic design. So the only tobacco these cigars have is the bare minimum to wrap around the opium tubes. Crooked, but clever. A broken riding crop. Is Colonel Fawad in here? I still need to get the wagon moving and figure out how to cover myself when I'm in it.
What mistake?
When we reach the 26 years since he left, I'll tell you.
It looks like a wagon has to be full of cigar boxes to get to the other side, and every layer has to have 15 of them. So that's what I need to do. A single layer of 15 cigar boxes, glued to each other so I can hide under it.
But the son also made a mistake.
2 boxes. I guess I'm going to need them. I think this will be really useful. One, 2, 3, 13 boxes. Though, I'm afraid the other 2 boxes I found are missing something, now that I see these. Time to label the last 2 boxes. Ha! I'm as good a counterfeiter as those rogues, with the significant difference that I'm doing it for a good cause. Won't get away with it, I swear. Time to put the seal on the last 2 boxes. And I give you Tintin Seal of Guarantee. They look just like the real thing. I mean, the real fake thing. A handy tool, but also a weapon if things were to go south. Dash, it's locked. Luckily, I've got this. Hooray! Shoot. I don't think this moves the rail I'm interested in. Eureka! Now I just need something to cover me while I'm in the wagon. Glue! Just what I was looking for. If I'm not wrong, I've got all I need to make my cover. Time has come to put my plan to the test. Fingers crossed this works.
Don't tell me how it ends. I'll never forgive you.
Wait a minute, here's another wagon.
I don't care. I want to know how the story ends.
You're a pain in the bum. Make sure it's all there and I'll tell you.
Finally. 1, 2, 3. All right, filled to the brim. 15 boxes per layer. Now, tell me.
Nope.
What? Why not?
I've realised that the best thing about the story is how desperate you are to hear what happens.
You've got some nerve. You'll pay for this.
What are you doing? Get off me, you lunatic!
I wonder where this leads.
Proceed, brother.
I'll need one of those costumes to get through. Psst! Hey! Over here! Now that I look the part, let's knock.
Show me your token, brother.
What token?
Show the token or stay out. I don't have all night.
Oh, I must have forgotten it in my other robe.
No token, no entry.
Dr. Finney is part of this conspiracy. That explains a few things. Like why they tried to lock me up in the mental hospital. The note he wrote was a trap. Huh? Another statuette from the Tomb of Kiosk. Seems like every member of this brotherhood has one. He'll be knocked out for a while, but tied up, just in case. He seemed like a decent man. He seemed like a decent man.
Show me your token, brother. Welcome, Brother Ra. The meeting will begin soon.
The belly of the beast. I should look for an escape route, just in case. In the meantime, I'll have a little chat with our hooded brothers.
I did my best to defend Abuddin. Please, brother.
Deal with the Grandmaster yourself, donkey desert god.
For the 100th time, Set is a mighty jackal, not a donkey. Ah, wise Brother Ra, you are my last salvation. Abuddin did not fall because of me. It was because of those blasted spies. Defend me before the Grandmaster, please.
All right. But in return, I'll ask you for a favor.
I'll do anything.
You will call a truce with Patrash Pasha and his Bedouins.
How? But they hate my guts. I can't.
No excuses. You'll bargain with them and shower them with gifts.
All right.
I've heard that Brother Thoth will be unavailable from this meeting onward. Why don't we offer his seat to my good friend Miss Suhi?
Silence, you fool! Saying our names or showing our faces is forbidden.
Oh yes, my apologies.
My dear Ra, there you are. Finally some clever conversation round here.
Why, yes indeed. So, when will the meeting start?
As soon as Brother Neckbet arrives. He's making us wait, as usual, to boost his self-importance.
Could be a way out if everything goes south.
I've heard that Brother Thoth will be unavailable from this meeting onward. Why don't we offer his seat to my good friend Miss Suhi?
Silence, you fool! Saying our names or showing our faces is forbidden.
Oh yes, my apologies.
My dear Ra, there you are. Finally some clever conversation round here.
Why, yes indeed. So, when will the meeting start?
As soon as Brother Neckbet arrives. He's making us wait, as usual, to boost his self-importance.
When will the meeting begin?
When Brother Neckbet arrives.
What about the Grand Master? Will he be joining us too?
Why so many questions, Brother Knoom?
I am loyal, I swear it! Kiosk and Guy Pajama.
Then prove it by waiting there until the meeting starts. I'm watching you, always.
Blast that Tintin spy and those mangy Bedouins.
Well, I think that...
That we should stop using hollow cigars. We know that, dear.
But why don't we...
Why not use tin cans? Cans of anchovies, or tomatoes, or crab.
Greetings, Brother Ra. Kiosk and Guy Pajama.
Huh? I beg your pardon?
You know, Kiosk and Guy Pajama. It's the password to prove I'm not a spy.
Oh, right. Fear not, my brother. I have to remember that, just in case. Psst, the password.
Again? How many times must I...
A spy would say just that, don't you think?
All right. Kiosk and Guy Pajama.
Fine. Just had to be sure, that's all. Have you ever met him, the Grand Master?
Well, never in person, but his reputation precedes him. A real entrepreneur, a true marquis, a villain so grand that no hero will ever match him.
We'll see about that.
Beautiful, isn't it? A map of our current operations. I made it myself. Now that we have no spies in the military bungalow, we need a replacement, or silence that meddling major once and for all. Guy Pajama is the headquarters, as you well know. From here we control all the routes to Asia, east and west. After the fall of Abu Din, we will need a new base near the Red Sea. We use the tomb of Kiosk as a warehouse and headquarters for Cairo. The curse of the Pharaoh keeps the curious away. Morocco has potential. There are contacts in Baghdad interested in doing business. The Far East will be a big market if we lose the route to the west.
They all look like the Egyptian gods I saw at the tomb of Kiosk. Reminds me of that statuette I found in the Maharaja's secretary's office. Looks like the presiding seat at the table. A cat goddess, similar to the drawing I saw in Egypt. Hey, that's my token, so this is my seat. I'd prefer a place closer to that door on the right though, just in case. Whichever god this is, it's the closest seat to the door, but I won't be able to change it unless he's distracted.
I'm watching you, always.
What would Mummy say if she saw me like this?
Mind if I swap seats?
Why should I?
Because there was a mistake on the labels. You didn't receive the memo?
I wasn't aware of any memo.
You'd be sitting closer to the centre, and the ones in charge.
Oh, I see, yes. but Brother Horace will never allow it.
I'll take care of that. You just go and change the sigils. So, brother, do you fear there may be spies present tonight?
Why? You have anything to confess?
I just want you to keep up the good work.
I'll be vigilant as always. Never forget that.
Sit. Brothers, except for our leader who was unable to come, we are all present. The session can begin. First, important news. We've gotten rid of the Maharaja of Gaipajama for good. As we speak, he has lost his reason. Nothing more than stands in the way of... Hello? Yes, security? What? A message from Cairo. Our situation is dire. Our Cairo headquarters has been discovered. Only our leader was able to get away. He's coming here by air. What? Knocked out? Brothers, there is a traitor in our midst. Our rules do not allow us to show our faces, so you will whisper the password to me one by one. And whoever is unable to give it will be executed immediately. You start. Give me the password.
Kiosk and Gaipajama.
Idiot! Couldn't you have whispered it? Now everyone knows. All right then, I'll go into the next room. You will come in one after the other, and give me the password of our last meeting. Fast! Next. 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 The last one.
And now, let's take a peek at the faces of the Brotherhood. The Fakir, of course. A Japanese man I've never met before. Mrs. Snowball. So this one must be... Mr. Snowball, of course. Colonel Fouad, just as I thought. The Maharaja's secretary. So much for the loyal advisor. What a crew. The only one left is the notorious Grandma... Huh?
Crikey! Only an imbecile would trip on his own clothes. Oh!
You were saying?
Stupid robes. Like I said, imbecile.
Wait! This is ridiculous! I suggest we take off these robes and continue with the chase.
Deal. I'll go first.
Of course. It's only fair.
Now you. Take your time.
All right. Now wait until Hey! That's not fair! Give up! You're done!
The only ones who are done are all those fools. As long as our leader is alive, the Brotherhood will persevere.
Sooner or later, the Grand Master will fall too!
How dare you pronounce his name?
I didn't! That's his title!
I forgot how insufferable you are!
Don't worry, you won't have to see me once you're in jail!
Must you answer back every time?
Absolutely! You're going to pay for all the people you've turned mad!
You are going to pay for all the people you turned mad! You are so naive! No one gets what they deserve! The world, place!
I will never accept something like that!
Ha! That's exactly what the last Maharaja
You're
said!
despicable! He adored his nephew! And now, because of you, he thinks he's driving in the 24 Hours of Le Mans!
Yes! That was a good one!
Come back here, you coward! Quit now! You've nowhere to run!
You're not the one who decides that!
The palace is filled with guards!
Nothing that a pointed dart can't fix!
I'll get you, if it's the last thing I do! Where did he go?
An intruder! Get him!
Crumbs!
I've finally got you. Now who are you? Turn yourself in, and I promise we won't kill you. Surrender! You're trapped!
Crikey, it's locked.
He's too far away.
Block his way!
What is he? A marathon runner?
Another locked door. That's bad.
Slippery little fellow, isn't he?
I've finally got you. Now who are you? Turn yourself in, and I promise we won't kill you.
Ouch! Oh, I should have been more careful.
Turn yourself in, and I promise we won't kill you. Surrender! You're trapped!
I can't believe it. This door is locked.
He's too far away.
I've finally got you. Now who are you? Turn yourself in, and I promise we won't kill you.
You have no way out.
In the name of the law, hands up!
Snowy! You're okay. Oh, my dear friend.
Congratulations, dear friend. You've pulled off a masterstroke.
What? But don't you want to arrest me anymore?
We now know that you and your dog are innocent.
The police raided their hideout in Cairo and found a blacklist that included your name.
There was also a plan of this hideout, and that's how we discovered...
He's got away again! Oh, after him!
We'll get him, young man!
As soon as we got out, we learned that someone had taken the prince and helped the fakir escape. There was no time to despair. We needed the fastest car to chase down the villains. I got behind the wheel and stepped on the accelerator, determined to stop the Brotherhood once and for all. A few miles further, in the middle of the jungle, I spotted their car. It took me a few more miles to realise that Thompson and Thompson were gone.
Who's the driver? Thompson, what do you think? You don't know what to say, huh? Perhaps Thompson has an idea. Friends? Are you here? Friends? They're gone. Surely they got scared. This is not for everyone, even for grown men like them. What a leap! I hope the car holds on. Well, Snowy, Thompson and Thompson left us. We'll have to save the prince on our own. This road is really testing my nerves. We can't lose them. I'd never forgive myself if something happened to the prince. Let's see how fast this thing can go. Don't worry, the road looks pretty straight. Or maybe I'm speaking too soon. Whatever. I got some good practice driving to the asylum with Slotsky and the professor. We have to go faster. We'll never reach them at this pace. Oh no, the last thing we needed. A cliff. I hope they're careful. No one, we have to go faster. We'll never reach them at this pace. The last thing we needed. A cliff. I hope they're careful. No one would survive a fall like that. Hold on, Snowy. These turns are dangerous. We have to use this downhill to our advantage. Hooray! Now or never. We won't have a better chance to make up lost time. It's still not easy to catch up to them. How hard it is to catch up with such a driver. We should have. That driver doesn't seem too worried about dying. Fear not, Snowy. We'll save him, I promise. You know I always keep my word. Let's see how fast this thing can go. I bet the old Maharaja would have burned rubber in this thing, which is exactly what we're gonna do. If we keep up this pace, we'll definitely catch up to them. This road has to end somewhere.
Let's see how good a driver you are.
That was close. This is not good.
Where? Oh no! The prince! Poor devils. Poor prince. He didn't deserve such a terrible death. There's nothing we can do.
Agreed.
How? Don't come any closer!
What?
Oh no, not again! I must resist! The eyes. The eyes.
Bring him and leave him next to the prince. Yes, Grandmaster. We can finally finish this little vermin.
poison him. I want him to go crazy.
As you wish, Grandmaster.
First, though, I want to ask him a few questions. All right, Tintin, who sent you?
I was sent on a mission as a reporter to Shanghai.
I see. So you ran into us by chance, did you? Let me think about my next question.
What the devil? Could it be that dog again?
How did you help the Maharaja fight off the Fakir's poison dart in the palace?
It wasn't him in the bed.
Don't you lie to me. Think about it first before you answer.
Grandmaster, we'd better leave here soon. Maybe the dog...
I don't care about that darn dog. I need more time. Do you think about what you're going to say?
I built a dummy that looked just like him. I put it in the bed knowing that the Fakir would try to poison him with his darts.
That's how he saved him. He's cunning as a serpent.
Well then, one last question before I put an end to your sanity.
Grandmaster, if it's not the dog, maybe there's a spirit trying to kill us.
I am not afraid of the living, and even less of the dead. How do you escape death over and over?
Good people are lucky.
How do you escape death over and over?
Good people are lucky.
Oh, I cannot take this guy anymore. I'm out of here. Fakir, finish him.
Huh? What happened? Snowy, did you do that? Well done. You're the best coconut and stone thrower I've ever met. But what about the prince? All is not lost yet.
Snowy, you keep an eye on the Fakir. I'll rescue the prince. Hey, stop! Leave the prince alone! He's just a boy!
But someday, he will be a snake. I was just a boy too when I made my whole family go bankrupt.
Maybe you didn't have a choice, but there's always time to change.
But I did have a choice. I could have been a sponge fisherman like my father, that pathetic loser. But I would never have left Greece. I would have been a nobody my whole life, trapped on Leros, that hellhole of an island.
Nothing seems to matter to him. I couldn't forgive myself if something happened to the prince. Be careful! If you go that fast, you could fall!
Men like me don't trip over pebbles. But what would you know? You're a spoiled little brat who always had everything. Just like the prince and that whole family of worthless bums.
Someday he will be the Maharaja of Guy Pajama and look after all of this territory.
Ha! Only if he makes it out alive.
Don't do anything to him, please! You will gain nothing from hurting the prince!
Don't you dare ask me for mercy! Because of you, my organization is a mess. My drugs confiscated, my people locked up. But I won't go down alone. Remember that!
There they are! By thunder! By thunder! That was close. But I can't give up. I didn't come this far for nothing. can't let him get away. It's me you want! Let the prince go and face me!
There are many ways to face your enemies. The one I like most is harming their loved ones. Guy Pajama is going to hate you when you show up at the palace empty-handed.
Whatever you do, I won't let you escape!
Shoo, you fly!
This place is too dangerous. I can't lose focus, even for a second. One misstep and it's curtains for me.
Let's see if you can get around this!
I have to catch up with them before tragedy strikes.
Don't you ever get tired?
I should ask him the same thing. Why do I always get the most dangerous parts? Hey! I promise to help you if you turn yourself in! If nothing happens to the prince, they will surely take it into consideration.
Ha! I've taken too many lives for them to take anything into consideration.
You coward!
This land was already in shambles when I arrived. There is nothing left to save here. You'd better leave before you get wiped out too.
I didn't come this far for nothing. If you let go of the prince, I promise not to come after you.
You don't get it, do you?
What?
There's no turning back now. I've come too far to disappear.
What do you mean?
There's no middle ground. Either you win or I win.
I will never accept something like that.
All I hear are empty words. Save your breath.
You coward!
No, on the contrary, I'm all in.
Don't you realize that this is dangerous for you too?
Ha! This dangerous? It shows that you're just a spoiled brat.
I have to get him. The Maharaja trusts me. Your Highness, hold on. I promise I'll save you.
There is nothing left to save here. Ow!
This isn't over. It's over. You've nowhere to run.
Last.
Leave the prince on the ground.
All right. All right.
Slowly. Now, turn.
Sure.
No! Hold on! Your Highness! Are you all right?
Damnation.
Poor wretch. Who was he? Will we ever know? Or has he taken his secret with him forever? Once we got back to the palace, I witnessed one of the most moving scenes of my life.
Oh, my son. I was so scared.
After that, the rest was celebration. The Maharaja even invited me to be a part of the parade on his elephant.
Tintin, when you arrived in Gaipajama, unrest and fear reigned. But now, thanks to you, opium has disappeared from our fields. We are back to growing rice, and we can now feed our people again. I'll never thank you enough.
The prince's safety is payment enough for me.
Subjects! Prostrate yourselves before Ramses II!
Don't be silly! They are here for me, Napoleon the First!
Maybe there's something you can do for me, Your Highness.
Just this once I go by car, but for the next time, have my noble horse Marengo ready?
If it's true that you're taking me back to Egypt, take me however you wish. I don't care.
Thanks to the Maharaja, we were able to send the Professor and Slotsky to the mental hospital while we searched for a cure for them. With all the loose ends tied, I thought it would be time to leave, but it wasn't. The Maharaja invited me to stay in the palace as his guest for as long as I wished. Thanks to this, the prince found a good friend to play with. I have had a wonderful stay at the Gaipajama Palace, but now it is time to leave. I must go to Shanghai and finish the mission that was entrusted to me. Once I'm there, I'll write to you again. Yours sincerely, Tintin, reporter. Let's go, Snowy.